welcome back to CentralValleyTalk.com with Mike Briggs and Athena. I want to thank Nancy Flynn. She's awesome. FengShuiFresno.com. If you got good energy, bad energy, you need help in the bedroom, she is That sounded really bad. You need help in the bedroom? Call Nancy. But it's a different kind of thing. Is it Sandra or Sandra?
It's Sondra.
Sandra.
Sondra with an O.
Sandra. Wait a minute. Say
Sondra with an O.
Sandro.
Sondra.
Okay. Oh.
Sandro. Sondra. Sandra.
Sandra, do you need any help in the bedroom? You need Nancy. You need some.
I need a little feng shui, that's for sure.
But speaking of bedroom, this chick is so cool. You got to stand up. First of all, she's got great legs. You got to stand up and show. Oh yeah, you could see
1950s petalooms.
That is so 1950s. And so
Made
are they
so well?
Are they sewn into your jean shorts?
No, these are actually the bloomers.
Okay, the bloomers, and then you wear the shorts or
and
whatever.
And then I wear
over
the shorts
them.
over them.
And then tell us about your vest. This is so cool.
This vest is actually made out of vintage ties.
The screen you could see.
And vintage buttons, old vintage buttons.
Oh my God, that is so cool.
And then we took it further, and we took the neck.
You took it further.
Of the ties,
hey.
And we made these fabulous.
Put it up like this, Sandra. Like
cell phone holders.
Wait. This way. They're right there. And that is an old tie.
And you can put business.
Is this your card?
That's my card.
Okay. And it's called. How do you
It's iKlectic Muse.
iKlectic Muse. This is so cool. Right here in the tower, 548 East Olive.
Yes.
This is so cool. So you take, it says collectibles, vintage lingerie, furniture, and jewelry.
Yes.
Unbelievable. So are you looking for people to drop off? Like, do you buy, like, let's just say I had a vintage I had a vintage something. Do you buy it from me, or do you just kind of take donations and then you spur it into your own?
I do a little bit of both. What we like to focus on as well is refabricating some of the. I drew a blank. Anyway, I'll come back to that. No, I don't do a lot of consignment.
Refabricating vintage.
Yes, and a lot of shabby chic things. We have antiques and whatnot as well.
Like dressers and stuff.
We have dressers.
Chairs.
We have chairs.
Cool.
Old rocking chairs. I have a big meat scale, so it's very eclectic. And I
big
came up with the
scale.
IK because I collect things.
Yeah.
So just kind of bringing a little bit of that, circulating it all, sharing it with the world. I would love her feng shui.
Come into her business and
baby cribs.
Let her know.
Recycled, refabricated baby cribs. There's a lot in the community
is cool.
that are on recall. So we take them and I make pot shelves with them, shelves that you can hang, shovels. I have umbrellas hanging from them, all kinds of fun things.
Who would buy a lot of stuff from you? She's in LA. I don't know her personally, but she's now I just drew a blank. She's on Good Morning America with Robin Roberts. She does like Lara someone, she's like a gossip reporter. She goes to celebrities' homes and goes to boutiques and stores like yours and redecorate. She would love your store.
That's great.
She always talks about shabby chic and stuff like that.
Yes.
If I can think of her name, I'll think of her name at the end of the show, I'm sure.
Great.
But she, she'll go into celebrity homes, and she's on HGTV, and she does exactly.
It's fun. We take an
There's
old
no other store
chair,
like this.
and it's an old potty chair, and we planted flowers in it. We did some succulents.
Oh my God,
fun,
that is awesome.
Cool things.
Like how much would you charge for like the vest? Are you pretty reasonable?
Actually, this is a little bit different because the ties are they're anywhere between 50 to 70 years old.
Oh.
So this particular one is about 115.
Gotcha. It just depends on how
It just kind of
vintage.
depends. The shorts range anywhere from 32 to 42.
Like these. They're so cute.
The petaloons I'm working on.
Petaloons.
Honestly, I don't know if we can get the fabrics that they had way back then. I have some great nightgowns that I actually wear as dresses. Usually I have a slip under, and I wear this really cool, beautiful made vintage lingerie, and I put a funky belt on it, and I put some baubles on, and it's fun. And if you think about it, again, it's 50 years old, and it's been
But
washed
you could
how
even
many
wear
times?
something like this out like to a club or something even.
Absolutely.
Because it looks super cool.
Yes.
Have you always collected things? Have you always had this interest and then you just opened this up, or have you been open here for a while?
No, I just opened this up. Actually, I just moved here from Las Vegas.
No way!
And I run a construction company over there, so I'm doing a little bit of both.
How cool is that?
And I bought a house in the neighborhood and become very inspired.
How did you end up in the tower from Las Vegas? Did you meet someone?
I was born in Fresno,
Okay.
raised in Bass Lake.
Oh,
Traveled the world, and I came back.
interesting. You
to
have a
the
very
area.
interesting background. I lived in Las Vegas and I loved it, but I found that some of my girlfriends moved back to Fresno or moved back to their hometowns because Vegas is awesome. I loved living there. I only lived there for a few months because I was on the radio and the. Long story short, they fired all of us, and I had to move back. But a lot of people get kind of lonely in Vegas. Like if you don't have your family, or if you're not married with kids, you get kind of lonely out there. There's no substance, but I liked it.
And oxygen. I don't gamble, so I play pool. That's the other thing. I'm a champion pool player.
Are you really?
And that was fantastic. I missed a little bit of the action there.
Did you make like a lot of money playing in pool championships
Unfortunately,
there?
no.
Oh.
The money's not great, but the competition's fun. So.
But did you ever win a lot of money from playing in the competitions?
A little bit.
Not so much gambling,
we were
but the
national
actual game or something?
There's some pretty good tournament winnings, for sure.
It's awesome. You're a jack of all trades, girl.
Jack of all trades, that's for sure.
So iKlectic Muse, 548 East Olive Avenue. Candles, too. What do you do with the candles? Are these like vintage, too? Like, do people, or do you make them, or what do you...
You know, it's really strange. I just woke up and had this vision one day, and I said I want 100% beeswax, all organic candles.
And that's hard to find now.
It really is. So a classmate of mine from Yosemite High, his son is 16, football player, just a gorgeous kid, Harrison Crawford, and he actually designed my candle line for me.
What?
Yeah, and he makes these really cool bracelets.
Oh my God, they're beautiful. Now, are these finished too?
No. This is just recycled Coke can lids.
Are you being
And then
serious?
I am being
Hold
very
on,
serious.
we got to hold this up,
This is
Sandra.
fantastic.
This all recycle, right? The lids. Look at
You
that.
can see that.
Can you see?
His name's Harrison Crawford.
That is unbelievable.
And
So you like not only do you do vintage stuff, you just recycle. You like just like this right here. What's that?
this is just a turquoise cross piece.
Yep.
This would be considered like a more of a modern kind of piece of jewelry.
So cool.
And then I'll have it with my diamonds, or this is an
Yeah.
antique, glass ring.
Wow.
So I personally, that's my style. That's where the iClectic comes from.
Yeah, I
did
think
that,
it's so cool.
just to kind of mix and match everything.
Yeah.
And
And
I
you're-
also like to support the community. I love artistic, I love music, I love all of these things.
Yeah,
I
the
have
tower is a
vision
good
for
place
it,
to be.
But I'm absolutely not creative in that sense at all. So I've met some really fabulous people.
Yeah,
from the area.
but you are creative though if you have this store. You know what I mean?
It's fun.
Just to come up with a whole concept.
Sure.
So, but how long have you had this store though? I know you said you just moved here, but how long have you had this store?
I've been open since Saturday the 28th.
You just
and I've had
opened.
it less than 30 days, I guess. So
I'm gonna have to come in and see you.
you have to come in and see.
I'm
got
gonna
some
bring my
fabulous
friend
things.
from Las Vegas.
Sounds
She
great.
needs to meet you. iKlectic Muse, fabulous because it's
Fabulous.
reinventing candles, collectibles, vintage lingerie, furniture, jewelry. Can people just stop by? There's certain hours if they have their grandmother's. What do they call these again?
Petalooms.
Petalooms. I call
Or
them
bloomers.
bloomers.
I do have bloomers too.
If they have,
look
that's
cute
so.
in them.
Oh, girl, you haven't seen my cellulite. If you have your grandmother's bloomers, you have like Coke cans to donate. I mean, anything to give you. When are
Absolutely.
you there?
Stop by. We're there Monday through Saturday, 11 to 6.
Okay, so you are there 11
Yes,
to 6.
11 to 6.
Or are you on Facebook?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
iKlectic Muse.
Awesome. I'll probably, I'm going to like you and put you up on my Facebook. Or you can call, is this your number right here? Can I
Yes.
say that one?
Yes.
981-5496. Miss Sandra, show everyone your Petalooms
Sandra.
balloon, Sandra.
The
See,
lemonade
you ain't say that wrong
lingerie
again.
lady in the tower district.
Sandra, look at
Come
that.
over for some homemade lemonade.
Homemade lemonade,
Homemade
too.
lemonade.
You're
A
awesome.
little bit of local honey. We do local honey.
Mike,
Laura Jean.
you're telling her to sit down. I wanted everyone to look at her bloomers. Mike, we're not sign language here.
Bloomers.
Vintage, bloomers. Coming up next, Mike's, I think, is going to close the show unless he has other awesome guests. But check it out, Facebook, iKlectic Muse, and then we're CentralValleyTalk.com. Be this right after back.
Hi,